everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lisa, and today I am finally doing my clamp top 5 friendships. I am very excited to be bringing you this video. I was sleeping on this video just because looking back at my clamp love, clamp fandom, I realized a couple of things. One, I actually, outside of Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, I haven't reread a clamp work in a while. So a lot of characters and things just weren't coming back to me. I really need to get my life together and figure out what I'm going to be talking about. So I have said on here that I'm going to be doing a clamp reread. That is still happening. I just need to get into the reading mood, but I definitely want to do that before the year is out and kind of just reread each series, update my feelings, thoughts from when I read it however many times ago to reading it now in my late 20s, all that jazz. But like I said, for that reason, it took me a while to come up with my top 5 clamp friendship, but I got it together and here I am to give them to you. These are my top 5 clamp friendships, and they are in complete random order as per always. So let's get started. First friendship, off top, you already know what it is. Tomoyo and Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura. These are the definitions of you wish your best friend was as loving, loyal, supportive as mine. Sakura has got it made. Now, we do know it is confirmed that Tomoyo had a crush on Sakura. However, I do believe that even if she didn't, she would have been this amazing, awesome, and supportive friend. Tomoyo was making the outfits that Sakura was doing all her Cardcaptor activities in. If that's not an awesome, supportive best friend, I don't know what is. Tomoyo was also the video cam girl before Instagram, before Facebook, before social media. Who had the angles? Tomoyo. Tomoyo was also like a great secret keeper. She kept the secret of Sakura being the Cardcaptor. And not to mention, she was always supportive of Sakura and whoever she had a crush on, whether that was Yukito or whether that was Shaoran. Sakura and Tomoyo is just that pair of best friends that everybody wished they had, or they were one of those people in that friendship. 20 million years later, we still have to stand Sakura and Tomoyo. The next friendship on my list is also Sakura, but not her version from Cardcaptor Sakura. It's actually Sakura from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles and Faye D. Wong. Little bit of spoilers ahead for Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, but these two really end up bonding because they're both hiding secrets. They're both not really who they appear to be. And while Sakura is regaining her memories, Faye is just always there for her in just a weird way. Like, not that the way is weird, but it kind of is like, oh, I'm here for you. Like, you lost your memories. Like, I'm a supportive, older, not that much older, but supportive figure. And then it kind of really turns into them two kind of just really bonding. Despite all the confusing mess that happens, which we'll go over at a later time, I just find that moment where everything goes down. I think, I forgot what the name of the arc is, but when they're playing chess and, you know, Sakura has a dream with Faye's real powers and all that stuff. I just found that moment and that arc and their friendship, I feel like I thought that was very moving, and I just really supported them as friends. The next friendship group on my list, now I know I'm putting this out early because I know this is one that a lot of people ship romantically. I don't. And that is Domoki and Watanuki. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love, with all my heart, love Domoki. And I love Watanuki, but I don't see them romantically. And I think the reason for that is is as much as Domuki was there for Watanuki, even though Watanuki was annoying, Watanuki was oftentimes mean and rude to Domuki, but Domuki just portrayed something to me that I have had in my life, that I've been this person in my life. That is that loyalty and friendship, that, you know, that loyalty that we often see in women characters, but we don't really see with men and men friendships in any series. While Clamp definitely got some characters that, you know, we shipping and we stan, male characters I should say, Domuki and Watanuki for me were definitely just that friendship pairing where you wish you had a friendship like that. And I think it is not unusual for male friends to act this way. It may not be mainstream as one would think or hope, but I do believe that it's not uncommon for people to really care about each other this way. And I think Domuki was such a pivotal person in Watanuki's life because he really came in and really taught him all these lessons and transformed who Watanuki was. We often attribute a lot of the changes in Watanuki, we meaning the fandom, as well as a lot of the other celestial beings or different type of characters in XXXholic. They're always like, the boy is changing because of Yuko, but I really do think that a lot of that has to do with Domuki, and their friendship to me was one that I loved seeing. And like I said, for me it wasn't romantic, but when people see it romantically, I definitely can see that. The next friendship on my list is Yuzuriha and Kamui from X 1999, or just X. And this was a friendship, now my memory ain't 100% there because it's been probably a long time since I read X, but I remember Yuzuriha just being so concerned about Kamui, because obviously when Kamui is meeting the dragons of heaven, I believe, he is distraught, man. Everything just happened with Fuma and the girl, I forgot her name. Somehow it will come back to me. But all that has happened. He is kind of numb to everything and he doesn't know what to do. Like, his best friend just killed his other best friend who was the sister, and now he's lost. And Yuzuriha, you know, all these people, the harbingers, or, you know, of heaven or earth, the dragons, they all come together, and it's kind of like, well, we were all meant to be on this journey. Like, this is what fated us to be together. Kamui is distraught, and I feel like Yuzuriha, without really knowing him, without knowing the situation, you know, she's there for him and she looks out for him in a way, like they're both the same age, but she really kind of was like, all right, like, I'm here and I'm gonna be like available to you, whether you need me or not, whether you know or not. Like I said, it's been a long time since I read X, but Yuzuriha, I mentioned her in my Clamp relationship videos. I just love her. She was one of my favorite characters in X aside from Kamui, and I was just like, yes, Yuzuriha. So obviously her, you know who else, never mind, that's gonna be a tangent. Yuzuriha, I just love her in total, in general, and then plus her interacting with Kamui was amazing. My final Clamp friendship is one that I had to like search, and then I was like, oh yeah, I do like this pairing. And like I said, with Clamp, there's a lot of romantic tones, so I really, you know, I should have thought ahead when I thought about this video, but I really didn't think about it like that. And that is from Clover, Sue and Ohara. I think that's her name. Ohara? That might be it. My phone just died, so I can't Google it. But Sue and Ohara, their friendship, which Clover is a very short Clamp works. I think it's only like 3 volumes or 4. I actually don't own it. It's coming soon, one day. But in Clover, Sue is being held captive somewhere. It's like this government thing. And her and Ohara, they're the Clovers. So Clovers are these very special people in this universe. And they have never met, but they were friends through the phone. And Sue was very lonely because she was in kind of captivity by herself. And Ohara was her only friend. And something about that, like I said, another Clamp series that I haven't read in years, but although I've pretty much forgotten almost Clover entirely, that specific part of Clover always stood out to me because I thought that was kind of so beautiful. And it kind of reminds me of, you know, like back in the days, pre-social media, I mean, I guess when you met people on the internet, but it was pre-social media, but you know, you would meet people and sometimes you never met these people in person, and you could, you know, I've known people who've met spouses over the phone by accident, or, you know, met friends over the phone. They dialed the wrong number. You have conversations with people, and that's something that I don't believe happens that often nowadays, but you know, this was written back in the 90s, and I just think that friendship to me always struck me as wonderful because Sue really considered her a friend, and then they even wrote a song together over the phone, and I just thought that was wonderful. I'll be interested to see how I feel about all of these friendships once I start rereading the series, which should be soon. I'm gonna plan for it. This was my top 5 Clamp friendships videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please be sure to comment below. What is your favorite Clamp friendship? I'm pretty sure there are so many that I am absolutely forgetting because it's been a long time. Maybe I should remake this video and the other video once I reread everything, but maybe not. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while. These were just the ones that came to the top of my head, the ones that obviously, even if I don't even remember what the series is, I remember the friendships. And y'all know I'm a Clamp stan, so of course I'm gonna get into Clamp stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.